Hi y'all, I want to do a quick cash envelope stuffing. We know I'm working with a low income. And we're just making do with what we have. I'm fortunate to have a savings and be able to not have to worry about or stress about work while I'm trying to deal with my mental health. I'm very fortunate. So let's go ahead. I'm going to open this up, and I also want to talk to you guys about my SNAP benefits because we haven't talked about that, and there's a reason why, but we'll get to that in just a moment. So I just emptied out my cash envelopes here. Let's see how much we're stuffing. All right, so we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. We have $85, and I'm going to tell you how we're going to allocate this. Let me just set the money up here. And because I'm working on such a low income, and prior to me working on a reduced income from quitting my job and just working off of my savings, because I could be working but I'm not, because I just haven't felt like it, because of my mental state. When my mental state is right, I want to do things, but I just haven't been wanting to do things. So first up is going to be the girls. They currently have $15 in here, and we're going to add another $15. So we're going to add 10, 15, so 10, 20, 25, 30. What this is going to do is, because I increased their allotment from $10 per week up to $15 per week, because I'm starting to buy them Blue Buffalo food, and that one's a little bit more pricey for the smaller bag versus the big bag I would usually buy for per one dog food. So that's an adjustment, and I think it does much better on their stomach as well. So yeah, we did increase theirs, and I want to make sure my dogs are well taken care of, and if we do have to increase it by an extra $5 per week, I feel like it's worth it. So this $30, hold on, yeah, this $30 will actually be going into my Walmart credit card, because I have bought their food like a couple weeks ago. So this $30 will actually be going, let me take it out, because this money will be going into my credit card payment. All right, so this next one is fun or travel. We don't have any plans. Well, we know next year we want to go down to Florida, but also throughout the rest of this time frame we may want to do something fun, and I just want to have that money allocated. In the past, I would just swipe my credit card, and what would that do? That would leave me with a $200, $300 bill, and I just had to reassess everything and just say, hey, Candice, yes, you're working off of you're using your savings, but you don't want to go through it really fast. So you just have to, it's best for you to go back to the basics, okay? Sometimes we get off track or we want to try other things, and me swiping my credit card is not a good thing. So I'm using cash envelopes, and I'm really sticking to it. So I do want to save up for something like if we want to have some fun. So we have $20 in here. My plan is to add $20 in here every week. So we are adding another 20, so that will leave us at $40. We'll do Gemma's maintenance last. The next one up is eating out. Eating out has $10. We haven't ate out. If you guys don't know, Jamez did get off 4 wisdom teeth pulled out last week. He's doing much better, and he's still a little bit swollen, and but he's not in pain, so that's a good thing. So we're adding $10 to this every week. So if he wants something out to eat, if I want something out to eat, there we go. So this is now at $20. Next up will be laundry. I think I said for laundry I'm going to do $10. We have $10 in here. I think I said I was going to add, you know what, versus this thinking, Candice, why don't you just open up your budget book and check it out? So let's check this out. Laundry, yes, we'll be at $10. So now we have $20 in here. Excuse me. House items will be at $5. Now, for house items, I usually carry that money with me because if I need to pick something up, I don't want to have to come home, get my cat, because I really rarely ever carry this. I always just take the money out of the cash envelope if I know that I need it, but I don't need it for much of anything. So, yeah. I keep we have $5. The $5 is not in here. It is in my little ID case thingy. So I have $5. We're adding another $5. That's putting us at $10, okay? So I like to keep at least $5 with me because, you know, some little odds and ends that you may need comes in handy just to have the money with you versus swiping and then trying to get the money, put it on your credit card or your debit card. It's just too much. So I'd rather keep $5 on me, or I may put the whole $10 with me because I know the only cash that I do carry is for household items. Hopefully that makes sense. Next up, we have groceries. Groceries has $0. So let's talk about this. I applied for SNAP benefits back when I quit my job. So that was back in May. I applied, didn't hear anything. I did get medical assistance. That got approved. Got my medical cards. We're good to go, right? Didn't hear anything about the SNAP benefits. So I'm like, okay, I must don't qualify because during that time frame, I had my final paycheck from my full-time job. So I'm like, oh, I probably made too much. Even though my last full-time paycheck was like around $500, I was just like, okay, I don't know what's going on. And then June hit, and then I figured, hey, I'm not working as much. So I uploaded, hold on. Because I think I applied for SNAP benefits back in May. Or I just applied for Medicare. I could have just applied for Medicare. I don't think I just applied for Medicare, though. I think I applied for both. But anyways, back in June, I reassessed or resent them my pay stubs, just showing them that I'm not working as much as I did before. And, oh, that's what it was. Yeah, because then I qualified. Yeah, that's what it was. I thought I made too much. I thought I was going to make too much money for SNAP benefits. But anyways, after reassessing, after May went past, June hit, and I was just like, girl, you're not making any money like you thought you would because I'm not working like I thought I would. Kohl's wasn't really giving me that many hours, which I didn't care about, but I wasn't even working that hard at Amazon or working that much at Amazon. So I applied for SNAP benefits again back on June 23rd, or I sent them information of my pay stubs and so forth. And ever since then, I have not heard a word. Now, on my end, I'm like, okay, it's okay because you know what? I know I qualify now. I know for a fact that I qualify because I'm part-time at Kohl's and Amazon, and I'm not working as much as I thought I would. And needless to say, This whole time I've just been waiting. But you guys know I finally updated the school nutritional services, letting them know of my pay decrease, and my son was eligible for the free or reduced meals, which made him eligible for the PEBT. So in turn, even though I don't have SNAP benefits at the moment, or I didn't have any correspondence about my SNAP benefits, I was eligible for the PEBT, and I knew that was going to be coming. And there was a whole little spiel about me not even receiving the first card, so then I had to wait again. So it's just like a lot of the correspondence, I'm just waiting, even though I shouldn't have to wait that long. It should be a lot faster. Things are just getting lost in the mail, or things are not even being sent out to begin with. But anyways, with that being said, we finally was eligible for the PEBT. We got the PEBT card, and that's why we don't have to fill the grocery cash envelope. And I will say that has been such a blessing for our family, because if you have seen in the past, a bulk of my credit card balances was just us buying extra food. Now, I will say in the past, I used to do the $25 per week budget. I could still do that. I really could, but I'm just not at that point mentally, okay, to try to get the lowest price, go from store to store, get the BOGO deal here, get something here. I'm not trying to do that. And that's why my grocery bill is going to go up to like $50 per week versus $25 per week, which is still not bad at all, right? You figure it's $200 per month for two people, not bad, versus $100 per month that we were doing before. So I was just like, okay. But what I ended up finding myself doing, because I don't want to eat out, because eating out costs more than cooking at home, I would go to the store, buy some food that we've probably been wanting, and I'd rather cook it at home versus buying it out, which in turn is more cost efficient, but I was spending extra money that I didn't have, so I was using my credit card. So with the PEBT, so from April, as soon as we got the PEBT card, that has been such a good thing, because as you have seen in my September budget, we did very good in September, not swiping my credit cards for extra food, because now we had the PEBT. So that just means that with my credit card swiping, it wasn't emotional spending. It was just basically us buying extra food for the house, or food that we want, versus spending double the money for eating out. We just went the more cost efficient route and bought it at the store and made it ourselves. So with this being said, let me tell you, today is the 15th, okay? Today is the 15th. I have been trying to call my caseworker at social services to see what's going on, you know? So this has been, once again, since June. Haven't heard anything, no correspondence, nothing. Even the website just says that I have Medicare. That's all it says. It doesn't say that I was approved for SNAP benefits. It doesn't say that. So I'm just waiting, like they probably didn't get to my stuff or something like that. Anyways, on Monday, I finally got in touch with my caseworker, and I was just like, hey, am I approved for SNAP benefits? Was my case worked? And she was like, yeah, you're approved. You've been approved. And I'm like, I never received any correspondence. I never received my SNAP benefits card. So she's like, oh, let me make sure I'll send out another one to you. So I'm like, okay, good. And she's like, you've been waiting all this time? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. But once again, because I had the PEBT, we were in good shape, you know? So we will be getting the SNAP benefits, which is wonderful. We have like $189 still left on the PEBT card. So we had got it for June, July, and then August. No, it was May. It was May, June, July, and then August they gave us, I think, or we didn't get it in July. I don't think we got it in July. I think we got May, June, and then the summer, summer PEBT came out in August, I believe. Don't quote me. I got to look at the thing, but we're getting SNAP benefits, and from what I'm hearing is that it's the max, which will be like 400 and something per month, which we don't even do it that much. But we will go through that very slowly. I will tell you guys that. So just so you guys are aware, we are getting SNAP benefits, and I'm very, very happy about that. Every bit helps, and that's where all our extra money was going. Not extra money. We don't have any extra money laying around. That's where all of our credit card payments were going towards food. Sorry about that. I just wanted to catch you guys up. The last $25 here, okay, $25 will be going into Jamez's. So we're going to add this here, and we'll count it out and see how much he has. I think he probably has 300 right now. Let's see. So he has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So yeah, he has $300. Do I want a cap? Do I want to put like a cap limit on here? I think 300. I would say, let's say this, 500 probably would be best, or 300. I don't know if I want to keep putting more towards this. I think I may switch it around and start saving up for myself. We shall see, because I do want to start giving him an allowance again. And that would be of at least $25, $50 per month, I believe. That's what I want to do, or $25 per month. I don't know, but he was like, I don't have any money, which he doesn't. He's not working, and I will say, when he worked, I enjoyed it because he was bringing his own money. It's nice to make your own money, but he's so young, and I know I started working when I was super young, and it was nice making my own money, but at the same time, I want him to enjoy his youth. But once he starts driving, he's going to have a job to put gas in the car, take care of his tags and all of that stuff. So, yeah. But that's everything. If you haven't watched my previous video, I talked about saving money when there's no income and going back to the basics. So we will be doing that at the end of the month. So far, looking at what we have, we're off to a good start. And I'm doing, once again, I'm going to be doing Budgeting D's maybe challenge of, I think it's $400 or $450. And the maximum you have to set aside or check off is $25. So I know we could do that, and that will be for our trips in the future. That's not going to be for our fun category. That's just going to be for future trips. Once again, I will be putting that into this right here that says I need a vacation. So yeah, even though I'm on a low budget, I'm really sticking to it, and it's okay. It's okay. I share with you the ups and downs of my income. This is not the first time that I haven't had much income. There has been multiple videos in the past where I have showed you guys where I'm negative. Where is this money coming from? Even though I had my full-time job. So budgeting really helps me take control of my finances, and that's what I try to share with you guys, just how I control my finances. Sometimes my finances get away from me because I just don't care. Okay, but when I do care, it's very important for me to stay on track and it's something I can control, so it makes me feel good. And I know I'm very good at my own personal finances. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's so long, but I just wanted to fill you guys in on me getting SNAP benefits. Once I get my card, I will let you know exactly how much is on there, because I believe for Virginia, we've been getting the maximum allotment for the past, I know for September we got it. I think for August, June, and July, we should have gotten the max allotment, which is like, for a family of 2, it's like $400 and something dollars. So we may have quite a bit, like $1,600 in food stamps, which is a lot. That is a lot. But I don't like being on the system, but you know what? As I take care of myself, that's what the system is for. I'm not abusing the system. I'm just not really capable of working. Even though I want to really bad, I made a video on that already. And I just have to trust the process, as my girl Meek from King's TV will say, trust the process. And yeah, go from there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.